There's a saying in English that when the baby is born, the mother is also born. There was no mother before. She was just a girl. She was just a woman. And when the baby is born, she becomes a mother. Whenever a woman gets pregnant, all her ideas, actions, everything is baby centric. Can I sit like this? Can I stand like this? If I eat this, will it harm my baby? So she has a lot of doubts. So one main doubt, especially among Indian pregnant women, is, can I drink saffron milk during pregnancy? Come, let's try to dig out the scientific information about, is saffron good or bad in the pregnancy? The scientific name of saffron is Quercus sativus. The active ingredient in saffron is corcin, and saffron is mostly grown in Middle East countries, and it is very popular in folk medicine in Iran, mainly to cause abortion. It's also popular among Indian pregnant women also, with the myth that the intake of saffron during pregnancy can cause the resultant baby to be fair in complexion. Yes, it is a myth. The complexion of the baby is determined solely by the genetics, what it inherits from its parents, and not by the intake of saffron during pregnancy. So you may ask me that, doctor, so what if saffron doesn't cause the baby to be fair? What's harm in taking saffron during pregnancy? So we will try to see some scientific evidence regarding the intake of saffron during pregnancy and its effect on the resultant baby. There was a research which happened in Iran where they gave saffron in different concentration to the pregnant rats, and the rat which had taken a highest concentration of saffron suffered miscarriage. So researchers were baffled. So they researched to see what caused it. So then they found out that the active ingredient in saffron, that is corcin, reduces the levels of estrogen and progesterone hormone in a pregnant woman's body. And as all of you know, these hormones are very much required for the subsistence and the progression of the pregnancy. That's why the intake of saffron, especially in higher concentration in first trimester, can cause abortions. So, what about the intake of saffron in the later part of the pregnancy? In the later part of pregnancy, especially in 9th month, the intake of saffron can cause uterine contractions, it can cause ripening of the cervix, and it can aid in an easy, normal delivery. What about the intake of saffron in the postpartum period? The intake of saffron in postpartum period can cause mood stabilization and probably help to prevent the postpartum depression which plagues the postpartum woman. So what did we learn from today's video? Is saffron good or bad during pregnancy? The intake of saffron will not. What are the take-home points for today's video? First thing is, the intake of saffron will not cause the baby to be fair or anything like that. Second thing is, intake of saffron in the first trimester can cause miscarriage, so it should not be taken in the first trimester. And intake of saffron in the third trimester, especially in the 9th month, can help in easy normal delivery. And intake of saffron in a postpartum woman can cause reduction in the incidence of postpartum depression. So I think I've answered your question of, is saffron good or bad in pregnancy?